Okay, let's start. Welcome everyone, I'm Carl from the KD Gentleman. We're back with another episode of Wanderstop, episode number 2. This is a game I picked up the other day. I hadn't really heard of it before. Started playing it, quite enjoying it. Hard to describe the game. I would say it's like a psychological thriller slash cozy game. I don't know how you add like social anxiety into a cozy game, but somehow they've managed to make those two beautiful things merge together. And we're just gonna crack on with the next one. So, I hope everyone's been enjoying the streams, the Dinkathon streams. So we do a bit of a break. Welcome in, Kimmy. Welcome, Rena. I'm trying to remember where we were up to last time. We were making tea in our beautiful tea shop. I remember that much. Field guide. Okay. Well, I remember if we push spacebar, we should see we got a bunch of missions going on. So let's go pick one, figure out what we're doing. Okay, so that's the owner of the tea shop. This is the I guess it's like priest or something they were saying. Demon hunter, that's right. Hiya, so I had a thought. Would you mind if I did another veering ceremony? Beatrill? Again. Well, I realized that I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up at first. I'm sorry. So what if we did another ceremony, and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I would feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Wait, it's fine, but, well, different ways of saying fine. Let's see, up, down, fine, sarcastically, wearily beaten down by life, detached, bitter. I mean, I know some people like that, but I don't feel I'm yet at that stage. Staying with character from last time, I think, we were a bit dejected, so maybe we'll go with a sarcastic fine. Great, just like last time, I'll need another Beatrill tea. Do you happen to have any mint flavor that you could add to it? I just really like mint. Some mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure. Beatrill tea with mint flavor. Thank you. Okay, we've got a new mission, got a new tea. If we look at our logs here, we can work out which tea we need to make. Sweeping, sweeping. It was this one, right? Actually, we might even have it in our inventory. Go for teddy bear, trinket. Nope. Okay. I remember I was putting some stuff up here because we want to clear our inventory. We're going to have to go fix some more tea ingredients, and we'll go from there. Let's put down the candle. And maybe this other trinket. If you're wondering why I'm putting stuff down, I kind of thought that storage would be unlimited, but you obviously have some sort of pocket size maximum, so we'll go from there. This was my little experimental garden, and I believe it was the heart-shaped ones. So let's grab the watering can. Is it these ones? Nope, that's Azzy fruit. Oh, that's right. Scroll wheel instead of moving it. Off pod. Not that one either. This one. Is this one the heart-shaped one? I just couldn't remember which one had the heart shape. Stash. So, I am genuinely curious where this game's going, but we will find out. Do we have mint flavored? What's something mint flavored? A flavory nutty body full that can sometimes taste like day. Sticky tart and high caffeine. Oh, here we go. Chip chips. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consume it reminds you of those who have wronged you. It is this one. So we're learning how to like mix multiple ingredients together now. Oh, and we need to pick some tea leaves, which we haven't done in quite a while. Basket. The only thing I've noticed is like the tea leaves kind of grow back slow. Unless we're meant to be making our own. Partially full. That tree is staring at me. Look at it. It's got an eye and a mouth. You can't tell me that doesn't... It's not some freaky tree. It's seen things. But anyway, how has your week been, Kimmy? I know what Rena's been doing. Watching back-to-back dinkathons. Staying up late. I've been doing the same thing. Look, this one doesn't have an eye. It's not watching me. Like a weird tree watcher. Basket's full. Excuse me. Need to empty this. While that's drying, let's do a bit of sweeping. It's been good. Monday, Tuesday are my days off, so just relaxing. I actually wasn't able to watch any of the others, but yeah, stayed up for yours and Dave's, of course. Yes, I really do. we appreciate that, Rena. It did end up being later than our normal streams, so even at the end of it, we were pretty tired. But no, it was all for good cause, all for fun. Da-na-na. I'm just glad my my voice and my health held out. Because at the start of the week, I was starting to get quite sick. So over the weekend, I got like a scratchy throat. And the person I worked with and like go to lunch with at work is like stayed home sick because they got sick. And then the person I sit next to at work was homesick as well all week. Like, And then my partner at home was sick as well. I'm like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by sick people. And then suddenly my throat started to get like, you know, scratchy sore all that week. I'm like, well, it was unavoidable. This was bound to happen. But no, just I had a sore throat for a few days, got over it. And yeah, happy days. These little thieves. Your stream put my modding to the test. All those shoutouts and welcoming everyone. Oh yeah, that was a lot. Even at the start, I know David was trying to shout out everyone, which was hilarious because I was watching him go through the list. Like, good luck trying to shout out that many people. But you did a fantastic job, so kudos. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these trinkets. It's going to keep, like, stacking them for now. What else have we got that we can put away? It's 4 for trinkets. Gift shroom, trinket, photo. Excuse me. Photo goes on the wall. Here we go. Yeah, we go. I was going to say, there's another picture frame. This one. Sweet. There we go. Not entirely sure what that one's a picture of, but... So many awesome creators joined. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I don't think you did. I think you did a great job. Yeah, lots of people joined. Some people wanted to join, couldn't make it. But I think everyone tried to be as inclusive and as accommodating as we could. Yeah, just the organizers. Rye, I should just say, like, Rye did a huge amount of, Rye Minora did a huge amount of lifting there. Getting the, getting everything organized. I know she wasn't the only one involved, but, I specifically wanted to shout out the amazing work that she did. You guys had over 870 watching at one point. I can give you the... Soho too? Yes, Soho did an amazing job as well. She, as far as I believe, and I don't want to get this wrong, so take this with a grain of salt, but I believe she was the one that initiated the Dinkathon as well. So no, kudos to Soho. It's amazing to see how much, like, her channel's grown, how much she's even just grown that entire space for Dinkum in Germany, because... Oh. What was that? Oh, that's my tea done. I don't know. I hadn't really heard of many, like, Dinkum content creators until we'd met Soho. I think we were lucky enough to be one of the first people she started streaming with as well, one of her first collabs, so that was pretty amazing. Sorry, I was just going to look this up real quick. Just so you have an idea of the numbers. Ah, cool. I messaged you, Rena. Let's go grab our tea, and then we'll see if we can try and make this mint tea one. I keep putting stuff down instead of stashing it. My bad. Pocket is full. Yeah, that's what I got last time. I got too many full pockets. Oh, you know what? It feels like such a waste, but I think we've got to drop this tea. Sorry. Empty it out. Put that there. I always feel bad doing this part, but okay. Bye, tea. Excuse me, where's the rope? There we go. Look at it. Look at how many cups that is. It's probably cold at this point, but that's besides... Water. I could probably just half fill it as well. Maybe just filling it to the max is wasteful as well. Heat it up. And kick that off. Grab our tea. Oops. Let's go. So we want that, right? That makes tea. And then we need chip fruit. And we need... okay. Put this in first. And then put this in, because they wanted mint. Hey. Ooh. Okay, now we are getting into it. My god, this looks like a funky time. Not even sure I should be serving this. Let's put a cup down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's not a full cup. I feel like we could do better. I'm gonna give him a cup. Might as well give him a full cup. There we go. Can't be stingy. Went to all that effort. Might as well give them, you know, the tea they asked for. Not you. This one. Your tea you requested. Ah, thank you so much. That's a beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the vitriol ceremony for me take place? Let's do it over by the Pufflins. Great, I'll put my cup away and then I'll meet you over there. So it should be over here somewhere. Lol, overflowing. It wasn't overflowing. It was, you know when you're making like beer and there's foam on top? That's how tea works. You gotta make sure you don't get the foam on top. You gotta like fill it up a little bit over so you get rid of the stuff you don't want on top. I'm pretty sure that's how tea works. I've only made it in video games so far, so... Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Here, upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a vitriol. I find it really hard to say that name. Ceremony. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guests. Me. Foaming tea. I'll pass. You sure? I'm pretty sure that's how tea works, right? It's like beer, you've got to scrape the foam off the top of the tea. I'm the demon hunter who aided and assisted with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well, it's actually not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism or self-absorption. It's better to be seen only as the demon hunter in service of the community, no more, no less. So yeah, sorry. That's a stupid rule. I feel like the music got really loud for a bit there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do. Anyway, where was I? Yes. I'm a member of the Order of the Demon Hunters, a society more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch demons die. Oh, right. Well, about that, I mean, there aren't really, you know, that many demons alive anymore. We kind of, I mean, killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of the Demon Hunters? But then why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. You know, like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest cause far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, you know, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. What about those weapons on your belt? They look cool. We don't use them for killing. What? No, these are ceremonial. I would never use them. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of a community and then provide whatever support I can. I've told her a million times, this isn't a community. It's just a tea shop. It's like, you've gone to the 7-Eleven and you're looking for like the local town hall. Like, you're in the wrong place. Doesn't get it. Alright, the community needs you to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. No, look, I'm not a liar. I may be jaded, but I'm not a liar, so I'm not gonna gaslight the demon hunter. Not only is this just for a tea shop, it's a tea shop I don't even want to be at. I see that's, why don't you leave here and go find an actual town to help? Oh, no. Whichever community we stumble upon, we have to stick with. Because otherwise demon hunters might just quit when it gets hard. I'm sworn to help this community and I'll stick with the commitment no matter what. Are there any quests at this point? No questions. Oh, sorry, questions. I'm genuinely curious. Who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone really... some real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh my gosh, well, I guess maybe... Bergmer? Bergmer was a colossal demon from the ancient age, and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. That's a lot of orphans. I know, but for Bergmer, the most orphans a demon ever ate was like, maybe 2,000? So 5,000 was like, wow, this guy is serious business. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I'm kind of sharing everything about myself, so that's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this ceremony. Great, we're done. Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool, goodbye. Wait, hold on a second. So I don't suppose you feel like maybe saying anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, would you maybe want to share anything? Look, I can guarantee that that community no longer had a problem with orphans after that demon came and fixed the issue, alright? Statistically speaking. Just, you know, if you want. Nope. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. That's totally okay, yeah. Thanks from the tea. Alright. Bye. Yeah, 2,000 orphans? Meh. 5,000? You're pushing it. Okay, so next quest. We've got 2 more. Let's go with the knight. The knight was hilarious. Do they still have a cursed leg? They still have a cursed leg. Let's see if tea can cure this cursed leg. So Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. Timothy, sorry. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? No posing. Posing has nothing to do with being a knight. Alright, let's see your super cool knight pose. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Okay. Wow, I'm convinced you're a real knight. Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? Yeah, we need more fanfare. There's not enough pizzazz. Let's go. Come on, you can do better, Gerald. Okay, how about this? Yeah, that's it. You're a true knight. That is a knightly stand right there. You mean that? Did I do it? I'm a knight? Sure, why not? I did it. I'm a knight. I can't believe it. Timothy is gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped right now. In fact, I think it's time I head back into the forest. I feel like doing something that only a real actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu in a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Joe, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures. Is that correct? Am I close? No. Knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Is that a broom on his head? Yes, it is a broom. He has a cursed leg. He has a Hawaiian shirt on with a nice necktie and chainmail armor. Look, I'm not questioning their, you know, choice of clothing. I do question the fact that they might not be capable of looking after themselves though, so I'm gonna see if I can convince him to, like, maybe not run into the forest by himself with, you know, where I could be held possibly liable for some sort of negligence. No, knights have a duty to uphold. They take oaths, they report to someone. What are you doing? Why are you doing any of this? I mean, I do have a reason. Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to prove? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? It seems oddly specific. Oddly specific. He did talk about his son for like 10 minutes last time we played. I never said... But now that you mention it, don't you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? But if I got into the most fantastic adventure out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with it? Oh, he was just a dad that wants to take more photos with his son. I kind of feel bad for him now. He just wants his son to think he's cool. He just wants to hang out with his son. And show off those photos to his friends. Okay, I can see the problem already. It's fine, Dad. It's fine if you take photos. Maybe just keep them to yourself. You don't need to share them to all his friends. Pops McGee. Is McGee really your last name? With all the nightly adventure I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, yar. Nope. Oh, that is wrong. That is wrong. Maybe try video games instead. That's probably a great way to bond. Like, if you want to bond with someone, find a common interest or take interest in their hobbies. That's how you bond with someone. Not Whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Don't die, Gerald. I kind of want to tell him don't die, because that's my entire gold here, but maybe just good luck will be enough. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you cursed leg son looks up to you. Yeah. Okay. We're never seeing him again. He's a goner. Let's just write that one off. You win some, you lose some. Burrow, Miss Alta. Burrow couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. Yes, a full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Why is the pouring mechanics so complex? Complex? Yeah, the tea has to travel through a long tube before it lands in the cup. It would be easier to pour to the correct height if it simply dispensed directly into the cup. Why are there added steps of the spiral tube? Because it's fun. Ah, right. Okay. What else you got for me? Say, Burrow had thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you've already seen it. We have. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through the shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reasons with a drink request, you can simply go look at the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I'm not knowing. It is a far older than even Burrow, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Burrow prefers not to use the book. To solve our customers' request is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Hehe, yes. His speech, right? Sometimes I think he's making good sentences, and then next time I read it, like, this guy's missing words. I've got, like, no concept of where he's from, because there's obviously no accent or anything, but he's definitely got a bit of English, not his first language. Or, nonetheless, now you know if it exists, you may use it or not. I love how he speaks, do you? I mean, his speak is definitely different, but easy to read, not always. I tend to use it constantly. Can I explain what's wrong with me? Ooh, that's a great question. Well, it is possible the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions, or perhaps Miss Olia's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, but not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Okay. He speaks like Yoda. He kind of does. Gerald, you're back! Ahoy, bringer of tea. I have returned from my nightly advent. I'm sorry. Did he not leave just like a few minutes ago and he's already back? I don't even think he made it past the clearing, never alone the woods. Hey Gerald, back so soon. Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were just here a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I would definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. This is exactly the sort of thing a real knight would find. Oh my god, bless his little heart. I don't even know. You know what? I'm playing in. He's such an optimistic person. I'm gonna play into his shtick. Yes, I knew it the minute I saw this stop sign. Something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that stop sign, that's a mysterious and thrilling past. It's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. Oh my god. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I mean, it's Gerald. Gerald, it's a stop sign. Okay. It's a stop sign. How could it not have an exciting story? This is exactly the least exciting stop sign I've ever seen. I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but stay open to both sides. You know what? I said I would play into his little fantasy, so how could that stop sign not have an exciting story? I knew you'd agree with me. I spent hours trying to figure out what it was used for. What do you mean it's a stop sign? It's used for... Okay, we're getting off track. Come on. What if an ancient civilization used it to stop? You know, cars? Stop. Oh my god. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Okay. Nobody else is gonna get that reference, but I went for it. You're overthinking it, Kyle. Cars. Exactly, like, if they had to, you know, stop their cars, then they saw this sign. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging to me. Challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavor do you want? Gosh. I'll be honest. For 3 days, I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? What kind of tea did I make? What kind? Oh, golly gosh, I don't know. I don't remember what you said it was. I just remember how neat it felt. Couldn't you just do whatever you did before? Well, I can try. You know what? Let me give you this. It's Timothy's favorite jam. Take it everywhere. I take it everywhere with me. Can you add some of this into the mixture as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this jam. Heck yeah, love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Gerald, it's a stop sign. Get over it. Okay. This is going to be tricky. We need to remember what we made him last time. Now, what I can remember is we made him something that woke him up. So it had high Azzy fruit. It had Azzy fruit in it. I think it was Azzy fruit tea. Let's go Azzy fruit tea plus we will add some jam to it. And hope that that's exactly what he wanted. Let's get an Azzy fruit first. What did Azzy fruit look like again? 3. This one. But this is... We need to cut this one down. This Azzy fruit's done skis. At this point, when it doesn't have the twinkle around it, it's ornamental. So, cut. Check our book. It was 4 pink. Let's go watering can. One, 2. That's not what I wanted to do. But now we're committed. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then watering can. And then we water it, and then that's our new Azzy fruit. We're figuring it out. Oh no, more wasted tea. I mean, how much would you like some foamy cold tea? I can give you some. It's cheap. Or would you prefer some of this mixed strange liquid that I have going on here? Chunk. Bomb. Okay. Some tea. Ladder. I wonder if you could put jam in tea, just out of curiosity. Not that I would try. Just saying. Maybe it's not as bad as it sounds. I would prefer none of those things. I just hate waste. Not gonna lie, I hate waste too. I can understand that completely. 3 tea. As fruit. And then wait, where's the jam? Maybe it's 4? Timothy's jam jar. Bonk. Oof. Okay. Somebody's having a good time drinking that. Bonk. So we need a cup. This one will do. I wonder if the teacups hold different amounts of liquid. No, that's not enough. Ah, I went over. Still got to get that down pat. Yeah, try this. Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Dun 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 dun. I love that he never takes his helmet off, by the way. He just like smashes it down. Whoa, this is exactly what I had the last time, and I can taste the jam too. So cool. You made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy is a good judge of what's cool and what isn't. Well, I think he's the coolest person alive. No, I feel bad for this guy. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. Whoa, you do. That's amazing. Can't wait to tell him that. He's going to lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I'll be honest. It isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the spoke on my leg is getting thicker, and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know. Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? Okay, so explanation is... Gerald said that he would... all he needed to remove the witch's curse was to do sit-ups. So he's been doing like crunches to try and get rid of a curse. I don't know. Makes no sense, but he's doing it. I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups, it would make you dizzy just trying to count the height. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you can do to cure yourself. Could ask Bro if he knows how to cure a curse. Ha! A true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. No, I'm pretty sure they could. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. What are we thinking? Okay. Do you think Timothy cares or doesn't care? We don't know Timothy well, only that he's kind of embarrassed of his dad. Timothy doesn't care if you cheated? What do you reckon? Kimmy? I think, yeah, probably the first one. Doesn't care. Yeah. Okay. Agreed. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald and Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I'll travel out in the forest and find a solution of this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is a, whoa. Did you hear that? A voice? What? What voice? It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyways, I really do need to be off for my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, and before I go, let me leave you with this. Oh. Fantastic. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like, if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. I'm sorry, he stole the stop sign, right? We can agree he just stole somebody's stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where the stop sign came from. That way, you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept this most noble of undertakings. Indubitably. Forsooth, caprice. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conservable of tea stewards. Yeah, good. Don't die, Gerald. Just don't die. I have a weapon. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I can put it down though. There's only one thing we can do with this. Stop in the name of love before you. No, that's not what that was for. Use. All I'll say is I want use. Stop. Stop stealing stuff, okay? Whenever you feel like stealing something, I want you to read this sign, okay? Read this sign. Be good. That's it. Be good. Stop stealing stuff. Okay. They got the hint. Well, that song will be stuck on my head now. Great. My mission is done. My mission is complete. I've officially, like, earwormed you. We need more tea. Because I'm assuming that's going to come up again at some stage, and we might as well start drying. Let's find some tea leaves. Chomp, chomp. Is where we left off last time. We'll just do one big lap around and hopefully we'll find enough to fill up another basket. I haven't worked out what I'm meant to be doing with the mushrooms yet, but we'll figure that out at some stage. Maybe we're mixing that with something. I'm sorry, did you just grow back in front of me? Hey. Can I not cut that one? Oh, BS. Okay, well that one's just not gonna... doesn't want to play the game. Only thing about this game, I keep on thinking there should be a jump button, but there isn't. When am I gonna get a chance to jump, I say? Here we go. Just need a couple more. Perfect. Bang. The other thing I should be considering is I should be growing some of these ones and then picking a fruit and then replanting the Azzy fruit. Can I not? Oh no, I can't plant the fruit. So I can only grow it when I'm doing the miners. The small hybrids. Right, in the lot. Yeah. So I need the small hybrids to make the large hybrids. So who do we have? Gerald's back for another mission already? This guy never leaves. Come back. Hey, Gerald, how's the curse going? Wandering endlessly, the fog has waffled and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we must move through it as beasts. Endlessly, forever wandering. So not good? We are the becoming, we are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? 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 Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do here. There's so much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Aww. Kind of feel bad for him now. Poor guy. We've got an hour in a couple of minutes. Just giving you a heads up. So, we'll do a quick Teams meeting, aka toilet break, and we'll be right back after that. Okay. Let me guess. You want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Okay, they're all fine. And then it's just Boro. Say, Boro has noticed something. Our shop radio appears to have a problem. Have you noticed the radio yet in the corner of the stairs? It is quite an old and finicky machine. You see the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing statics. Try checking the mail too. I should definitely do that. Remind me in a second after I finish this one. If you hear the static, you can simply adjust the knob back to a more normal sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the gentle music of nature itself flowing into the shop. Should Boro be requesting for a person to come and fix the radio one of these days? Perhaps. Although I will say, I am starting to become quite used to it. Fond of the imperfection even. Yes, there are days when I will be letting hours pass by me in a delirium fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps consistent static is not to Miss Alta's liking, so I'll let you reset the radio whenever you like. So do we go... How do we do this? It's not up and down. Oh, it's a mouse key. That's off. Dog doesn't seem to be anything. I'm thinking the cow. The cow, I could live with the cow. Yeah. Okay. We've got a little pre-roll out at the moment. I'm just going to go to the be right back screen. We've got a couple of minutes. I'll see you all then. Get up, have a stretch, grab a water, take a quick break. See you back in a second. Oh yeah, thanks Rena. Not bad. That's right, we're still in ad break and I was just chatting away anyway. So, welcome back everyone. We had a good little stretch. Everyone's back, ad break's over. I'm unmuted. We're all on par. Yeah, we'll check the mail. Last time we had these little puffin guys with stealing stuff. We'll return some mail and see if we got anything back. Howdy book lovers, this is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploit of everyone's favorite tough as a nail international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Picked up the attached item. Oh, it's a book. Edge of a Bullet, Dirk Warhard novel. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't shaved, showered, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk... Oh my god, how many times is he going to say his name? Jesus, I can't even keep up. Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks. But on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Bergenston, billionaire playboy heir to the Bergenston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he played any roles if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the eyes shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Ward hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled the pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of undercover organized crime, and the next person for whom he was to extract sensitive information. Howdy, he said to her. My name is Bobby Brigglestone. But his name was not Bobby Brigglestone. It was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, I'm Dirk Warhard, and then continued the conversation. Mr. Brigglestone, it is the pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you, exclaimed Samantha Keylight. I've heard so much about you from our mutual friends. The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard does not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard dislikes learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man in a servant's outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktail. Hors d'oeuvres? The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger, rage in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man, holding the tray, and suddenly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in the city again. The man began to tremble violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet, just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The partygoers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. "Now then," declared Samantha Keylight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Wardhart. "I am a man." And he was. This might be the greatest story I've ever written. I've ever heard. Okay, I want to read the complete series of these books. This is great. This is true storytelling. This was not written clearly during some sort of union writer strike, right? This is straight up pure just genius. Like, anyway, back to the back to the reading. The two of them stepped in. The dev had a fantastic time writing this. I'm sure he did. That's assuming the dev even wrote this. Can you imagine what you'd have to, what state of mind you'd have to be in to just write this? The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty, but for the paintings hanging on every wall. "Ves Dawson's, mostly," said Samantha Keylight. "Though some on the far wall are by Ferret. Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Biggleston?" Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, and he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he explained. "Mr. Brigglestone," said Samantha Keylight, "I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interest him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned to Dirk Warhard. But the parcel was not a piece of art, it was a gun. She was pointing a gun at him. "That's right, I know exactly who you are, Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. "You didn't think you'd fool me this time, Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you?" I know your scummy face anywhere," Samantha Keylight fixed the gun on his temple. "Tell me, who sent you? Or the next piece to hang on my walls will be your brains." Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing the thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. And after a mere half a second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. "Well," sneered Samantha Keylight, "what's it going to be? Are you going to start talking, or do I have to?" Samantha Keylight exploded. Bloods and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and subsequently lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly implanted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he'd vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt and cuffs and said, "Well, what you didn't know is I'm actually Dirk Warhard." This book goes hard. This book goes hard. Then he pulled out his pistol and set it again, while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keelight played in the perpetration of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission. And this was one had been won in the And this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sounds of the explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered the room. Dripped in Samantha Keelight, Dirk Warhard strode confidently towards the nearest servant, holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my gosh, it's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to... How many pages are there? How? Oh, okay, wait. 9 or 10. Okay, one more page after this. I was genuinely curious how many pages this was. Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is I'm actually Dirk Warhard." But his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The Picardy goers began to cheer, making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he fired his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out. Gratefully to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard. He knew there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth, then crowds surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard." Just as cold as the shrimp, it was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. True, like that's up there. True classic literature. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Let's find a beautiful place. I can't even put it there. Here it goes, I guess. Actually, we have a library. Can we put it in the library? There we go. Beautiful. Well, now that we've spent 15 minutes reading a book, let's try and get back to the mission. We want to save Gerald and his cursed leg. Oh. He left a stinky. There we go. Go wash that cup. Wait, where'd he go? Come back here, buddy. Are you feeling any better? Hello? Gerald? Wait. Are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. Okay, well, we've got 2 people not talking to me now. Feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me, or do you not know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. Well, that only leaves Boro. Boro, my friend. Bro, something strange has happened. Nobody will talk to me. It's like everybody has gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Yeah, come with me. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Okay. Hit me. What you got? What you got, big man? Okay, I'm here. Go for it. Here we go. You have seen the shrine by now, yes. I obviously noticed it. The shrine is the most important artifact. Surely it is. But not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. Oh, I honestly thought there was a quest coming where I'd have to do something, but he's just like, I got it fixed. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is difficult for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you towards the next step, whatever that may be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue the tent to the shop if you wish so. As long as you are our tier warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Okay. So it sounds like we could just keep doing a little bit of maintenance, or we can go straight on to the next quest. Let's clean up. Oh my gosh. What has happened to these bushes? Reina has won the Jump Star game. Oh my god, it's a coffee cup. Okay, pick that up, stash that, pick this up. This needs to go inside. Congratulations, Reina. You can customize your stream avatar. Come to me, weird washing train machine. Bonk. I wonder if this would work in real life. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a dishwasher, sort of. This wasn't nearly as bad last time I was out here. What is this? Trinket? Cup? Trinkets go upstairs. And back to cutting. Maybe there's a weird curse that is spreading? Possibly. Yeah, I just don't remember there being this many, like, bushes over here. I definitely would have noticed. It's worth cutting them down anyway because it looks like there's stuff underneath them. Why am I clicking? I just realized I can hold them. Oh, dang. I am an absolute pruning champion. This is like when you watch competitive lumberjacking. You're like, how are they cutting into the wood so fast? It's the same thing. My amazing skills are just on show. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Trinket. Oh, that's a cool coffee cup. You see that? It was like star. That should be it. Gotta destroy that spread. Can't let it go too uncontrolled. Okay. Doing pretty good. I have a theory. Hear me out. What if the people who come in and have issues are actually just part of what is going on in her mind? They're like representation of her own issues. Like, you mean like her own different parts of like her psyche are coming in, trying to like communicate certain things to her? I have another theory. I have a theory as well. I'm not confident in it yet. So I don't know if I'm ready to communicate it. I can't cut that one. Like, I'm thinking this is some sort of purgatory, right? That's kind of where my mind is at. Because the main thing that sort of tips me away is the different mixtures of time. So obviously, time in this field, outside of the field, moves differently. We're talking about stop signs and cars, but we're clearly like working with, well, not those things. It's like, so there's a bit of a mixture there. Let's get rid of the cups first. That's it. 4. Trim. Okay, nope. Trinkets first, I guess. Wonder what happens when we collect, like, just one of every trinket. No, I definitely didn't want to do that. So what were cups under? Okay. Pocket tools, number 2. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of where I think it's headed. Because you remember, like, Gerald has a curse, and we were fighter. We were all fighter. And I can't remember this one's name. What's your name again? I'm good. Oh. Time for some more snips. Demon Hunter. Oh, because that's right. They didn't tell me their name. Because they're not allowed to tell me their name. That's why I couldn't remember the name. They're not allowed to tell me it. If we have a huge influx of customers, we're good for like cups. I'm getting so many cups for like cutting down this stuff. Another one for that. Bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm not sick. Now and then I have a good sneeze though. Oh. Do we have any more? Okay. We should really be planting like some more trees. You know, stockpiling. At the very least on tea leaves. I haven't been picking any of the mushrooms because I know I have limited pocket space. Feeling like I'm probably going to regret that at some stage. It's like, you need to collect 100 mushrooms or something. Damn it. Well, I don't need to make this place spotless, so I'm not going to worry about sweeping everything, but we'll just get enough tea leaves so we've got some spare. Then we'll move on to the next little bit. Oh, this one. Okay, there all fine. Say, Bora has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Okay, there you go. I can waste as much tea as I want. It's totally fine. Look at all these cups I have now. Look at these awesome cups. Okay. Nah. I want the star cup. Yeah. This is gonna be like our favorite cups. I like this one because it's copper. Nice, like dwarven copper ale mod. This one's kind of cute. Wonder if we've seen any other mugs around. Trinkets there, there. Oh, the music's gone scratchy. I thought we could put stuff in these flower pots. Maybe not that one, but definitely some of these ones we could. Oh, there's a cup outside I've just seen. Yeah, there we go. Dirty cup. I don't like that I have two of the same. It's unacceptable. Might be a good idea just to spread a few of these around. In case we ever, you know, run out. I wonder if you can replant and multiply the mushrooms later. I feel like they're gotta have some sort of, like, involvement here. I'm surprised how many empty pots this person had. Yep, that's the tea done. Okay. Nope. So it said, sit in front of the statue. We'll know what to do next. Altar stares at the mysterious statue shrine. Sit down in front of it. Let your mind wander. Yeah, let's wander. Wonder why we're such awesome warrior. Okay, time's going slow. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Okay. Right, that's right. Wait, that's me. That's me wearing the tea apron.
You're a fighter. A warrior. See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I
It's
forgot.
okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
It was to find the person who trained me to become a better fighter because I lost. Yes, it is to find Master Winters and train with her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
Anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years? Until I've beaten every great living warrior. Dream big, dream big.
No. New fighters are going to come along, and you'll have to surpass them too. This has to be undisputed. No losses for the rest of your life. That's the only way. Think about it. Undefeated for the rest of your life.
Okay. I think that's impossible. How can I ever do that?
Possible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
I would be honored.
Thank
I
you.
just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to
I
do.
got you, Alta. You're going to be okay.
I feel like maybe this isn't good advice. Just like push yourself harder forever. I mean, it's okay to be like motivated and driven for gold and to want that, but to not to push away other important aspects of your life, to neglect like that self-care and not find the balance between, say, like career, work, personal relationships, you know, stuff like that. You've got to find that balance. You've got to strike it. Otherwise, there's no point in just focus on one part. No wonder she had a breakdown. Yeah. I can see that. I'm starting to wonder about this Boro guy. Like, what does he represent? Like, he keeps telling us, you know, slow down, take time for ourselves. He's a pretty chill dude. And he's always seems to be like there when we need him the most as well. Like whenever we pass out or we wake up. Welcome back, miss. What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say, it's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colors. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at that shrine? It seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? It seems your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Sure. Let me just go explore. Excellent. In fact, Boro can see that already a new customer has arrived. Would you care to say hello? Perhaps she is even needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do, and I'm grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please, take care, as always. Okay. Let's have a quick... Let's go for a quick jog. Have a look around, see what's changed, what we can spot. So we look the same. Boro still speaks in his back to front way, but there's a lot of purple. The grass is like pink. Why is it just changing grass from like green to pink makes it look like way fluffier? Like, does this grass not look like it'd be soft? Okay, this definitely wasn't here before. Oh, here we go. This is a new herb entirely. Yellow seed. Oh, and we've lost all our tools and all our brewing stuff. Do you think we lost all our cups too? Do you see those hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Boro had spent a bit of time filling them all with some lovely plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all gone now. Sigh. So it caused me to think, Miss Alter said she would like specific tasks complete, yes? Well, what if you were to helping me out to fill these hanging pots with some new plants? What do you say? Could you take some time for this task? But what if the clearing changes and we lose all of them again? Well, yes, I suppose such a thing could certainly happen. But Miss Alter, should we really stop making things beautiful simply because they may disappear in the future? To me, the task of temporarily decorating sounds quite lovely. Maybe if I find the time for it. Haha, of course. There is no rush at all. Simply, if you find yourself in the mood, any plant at all will be fine in the pots. Boris certainly not being very picky. Oh, and perhaps you'll find the task easier if you use a miniature pot. Plant. Most plants can be picked up and replanted using the miniature pot. There are several lying around the shop. It's not necessary, simply a little convenience if you desire it. Please let me know when the hanging pots outside are filled. I would very much love to see them. We are taking this task on, of course, who can say? Well, I think we need to see if our tools have respawned, because that's kind of important. Oh, hey, a stop sign still exists. All our cups are gone. Well, there's some tea there at least. A little disappointed about that. What about our pitchers? Our pitchers all stayed. All our trinkets are gone though. But best of all, MVP, Edge of Bullet, a Dirk Warhard novel, is still here. So that's good. The tools on the shelf, they certainly are. Let's see, broom, mine. Watering can, mine. Shears are mine. Oh, and we also need the basket. Okay, so we have yellow plants. Oh no, the watering can's moved. It's over here now. Pick. No. Okay, it stopped shimmering, so it's done. Oh my gosh. I wish I could just like tap a number and get to the item I was after, but it's very interesting that the place I was leaving was starting to get corrupt, and now we've gone to a new place and it's like all pristine. Like maybe negative thoughts or something were starting to seep in. Okay, puffins have moved around the corner. They've got their own little watering hole. Hi guys. They're kind of cute. Okay, so is this a new flower bed? Should we try one plant? I want to see what happens with this, right? Plant, plant, plant. And then we go triangle. And then in the middle of the triangle. Okay, 3 different plants straight up. Oh, that one's pretty. Okay. Let's see what fruits you produce. So that's just more yellow seed. This one is a snork cone. Field guide me. What does snork cones do? Change section. Chip fruit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, question mark. Snork cones. Snork cones are noted for relieving physical pain when eaten. Tastes like citrus, milk, and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. And this was the other one. Wingleaf fruit. Tastes of ginger and well-worn leather. Consuming tends to make one overly confident in their ability to do maths. Seems oddly specific. Should be this one. Wilding. Again, I wish I could jump, but I can't. Okay, our sword is still good. Still too heavy. Still haven't rested enough. It's been forever. How much longer until I've had enough rest? What's it gonna take? And this is directly at the front of the hanging pots that he was talking about. Well, we've got a few missions there. New place to explore. Obviously some new plants. New trader. Is that... Do we have that one already? Yeah, pink seed. We already know that one. Okay. That's been Wanderstop, episode 2. Yeah, thanks for joining us. We've learned a little bit more than we did before. Starting to get a bit of a story emerging. We can start speculating on what we think. Do you have a book? I mean, I have a book upstairs. Would you like me to read it again? It's a fantastic read. But yeah, so we'll explore the new map next time. Go from there. Thank you for stopping by. If you like the stream, that's my tea ready. If you like the stream, please give it a like. If you'd like to watch more of the content or see next time we go live, the next episode, please subscribe to the channel. You'll get all the notifications when you ring the bell icon. And yeah, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks for hanging about. We will see you all in the next one. Thanks, Rena. Thanks, everyone. Cheers, eh? Bye. I've forgotten how buttons work. Nope.